Welcome back to Marriage or Hell No. Today, fellas, we're going to be doing a reaction to a video I happened to stumble across from a smaller YouTuber, but she's a woman. And she's even talking about some of the delusion that us brothers over here, we know we've been hearing for a long time. But it's always refreshing to hear a woman talk about it. So we're going to react to the video. We're going to listen to hear what she has to say. But before we get going, I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel, hitting that like button. We've been growing like crazy, and it's really all down to you guys. So thank you so much. But let's get into the video.
Older, these women in particular were all 38 years old. These women that I'm going to talk about right now. And they all had the same exact complaint. I'm 38. I'm dating, but I'm not in a monogamous relationship. And their intention, now this doesn't have to be every woman's intention, their intention was that they wanted to get married and they wanted to have children. One out of the four didn't really care about having children. So let's say, at least getting married, most of them wanting to have children. Now, imagine how it felt like to me to be sitting there and for a woman who's 38 years old to be saying to me, Gigi, I'm 38. I want to get married. I want to have children. But I haven't really had any good success with long-term relationships. I'm in a relationship now for the past 6 months, and I have no idea where it's going. We've never talked about being exclusive, about being monogamous, about what he wants for the future. He's never asked me about what I want for the future, but we have a lot of fun together. I just looked at her stunned.
You wouldn't be the only one, Gigi. We would be stunned too. And fellas, we hear this story all the time. And it's really sad to say is that so many of our women, especially within our community here, they have prolonged marriage so far, talking about their career and all of that type of stuff. But then when they approach that wall, I'm not even trying to be funny to any woman watching this, any lady out there watching this type of content, right? I'm not trying to be funny at all, but what I'm saying is these women know that they're about to hit the wall as men, as the way that men see it. Once a woman becomes a certain age, to us, it's kind of like hitting that wall. So what it is that these women are absolutely in these relationships or situationships because they have prolonged marriage that the only options to them are absolutely situationships, things that don't have any type of commitment or any type of plan, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is that you even hear a woman right now saying how silly some of these women sound, meaning that they're in non-monogamous relationships, serial, probably a few relationships that have been non-monogamous, right? But now these women want marriage, right? They want a long-term relationship. But it probably sounds crazy to this woman because these women, how are you going to be in a long-term relationship, even want marriage, but yet you have no relationship skills? You have no experience of being in a relationship committed to one person.
She's 38 years old. And she's still acting like she's 23 years old. She was telling me, she's narrating the story about how she's going on these amazing trips with this man and how much fun they're having. And the theme of fun was actually what was the same theme for all the other three women.
Fellas, don't you find that as a very strange coinky dink? We already know. Fellas, when you out here, you on these dating apps, you on social media, you meeting women on cold approach, Any woman that talks about she doing all of this different traveling, going to all these places, talking about how much fun that she's having, you know that this woman has no relationship skills, absolutely at all, because those are not the things that go on in a relationship. Yes, we can travel after we've been together for a while. I have no problem taking a woman that I've been rocking with for about a year or two on a nice vacation. But if I just meet you and then I take you some extravagant place, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. It's gonna be booty clapping sounds. That's all I'm really thinking about. But what you see is that these women, and she said it perfectly, is that women who are 38 years old, we see this so many times, they still are out here moving and acting like 23-year-old girls with absolutely no plan, but they want a certain outcome, but they don't have no damn idea how to get to that outcome because they haven't sat around and thought about how they're going to execute it. They haven't trained their muscles to say that this is what a relationship looks like.
The story was this for the other women too. But I'm having so much fun. And that's what I've been doing for years. I've just been having so much fun going from one festival to another, from one party to another, from one country to another, from
From one carousel to another carousel. And I'm not trying to be harsh here, but we know that that's the cruel reality of it, is that women like this are all interested in fun. And if you want fun, okay, we can have fun. But if you want a relationship, fellas, stay away from any woman that talks like this, because they are showing you that they have no ideas of what relationships are like. So when you're on your road, fellas, certain women you just got to cancel out. And Gigi just told you who the hell they were. Till the next time. Marriage or hell no. The sad reality is some of these women will not make it down the aisle if they don't change their behaviors.